And now to the latest on this man, Raymond Scott, a.k.a. Benzino, a well-known rapper and reality TV actor who was shot in Duxbury yesterday on the way to his own mother's funeral. Good evening, everyone. I'm Sarah Underwood.
And I'm Mike Bodette. Tonight, he is speaking out from his hospital room about that ordeal, a crime allegedly committed by his own nephew. Fox 25's Erica Ritchie joining us now with this story. Hi, Erica.
Well, hey, Mike and Sarah. He tells me tonight he's not as much bothered by who is accused of shooting him as much as when the trigger was pulled. Raymond Scott says he is deeply hurt that the ongoing family tensions came to a head at his mother's funeral.
Because my mother was good, you know what I mean? My mother wasn't about this.
Despite the pain in his right arm where a bullet is still lodged, the only thing that made Raymond Benzino Scott cry as I talked with him by his hospital bed tonight was talking about his mother.
I'd probably be dead by now if it wasn't for my mother.
His Instagram shows their close relationship and helps explain why her sudden death was so hard for him. He says his grief was compounded by an ongoing family feud over money.
I had decided that I want to mourn my mother away from everybody else.
So he attended his mother's wake Friday night before friends and family arrived and made a decision yesterday to not attend her funeral until he got a call from his friend Stevie J from his VH1 reality show Love and Hip Hop Atlanta saying he was in town.
Kind of made me happy, you know what I'm saying? So I said, you know what? I'm gonna ride out there and come get you.
Stevie J was at the church where the funeral mass was scheduled in Plymouth. On Benzino's way there, he coincidentally passed his mother's processional on Route 3, also headed to the parish. That's when the family tension climaxed.
Once I started going to the beginning of the procession, gunshots, boom, 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 boom. Like I took a deep breath just to see if it was in my chest, but it wasn't. I didn't feel no pain, so I said, okay, you know what I'm saying? So then I maneuvered the car, jumped out the car, and then I'm running down the middle of the street to all the other cars in the procession, throwing my hands up like I need help.
After several cars locked their doors, he says, one let him in and drove him to Duxbury Police. From there, he was taken to South Shore Hospital, where he's recovering tonight. The Plymouth County District Attorney names Benzino's nephew, 36-year-old Guy Scott, the suspect. Benzino wouldn't comment on that tonight, except to say,
blood doesn't mean is love.
Now, Guy Scott is set to be arraigned tomorrow morning on charges of assault with intent to murder. As for Benzino, well, his injuries have not derailed him from shooting the next season of Love and Hip Hop. He says the crew isn't down capturing this whole ordeal. Erica Ritchie, Fox 25 News.